Black-eyed children terror in the Amityville horror house. The Amityville horror house sat in brooding silence, its darkened windows staring like eyes into the souls of anyone who dared approach. Tonight, curiosity brought Grace, Liam, and Sarah to its doorstep. Urban legends claimed the house was a magnet for strange occurrences, but nothing could have prepared them for the terror they were about to face. The trio ventured inside, the heavy wooden door creaking ominously as they pushed it open. Dust and cobwebs covered every surface, and the air smelled of decay and something metallic. Blood. "This place gives me the creeps," Sarah muttered, clutching her flashlight tightly. "Relax," Liam said with forced confidence. "It's just an old house. Let's check out the basement." Grace hesitated but followed. She felt a strange unease, as if the house was watching them. They descended the creaking staircase, each step echoing into the oppressive silence below. The basement was cold and damp, with strange symbols scrawled on the walls. "What do you think this means?" Grace asked, pointing at the cryptic markings. Before Liam could respond, a knock echoed from upstairs. It was faint at first, but quickly grew louder and more insistent. "Who would be here at this hour?" Sarah whispered, her voice trembling. The three of them hurried back up, their flashlights bouncing erratically. At the front door stood two children, a boy and a girl, no older than 10. They were pale, with jet black eyes that seemed to swallow the light. "Can we come in?" the girl asked, her voice soft but unsettlingly flat. "We're lost," the boy added. "We need to use your phone." Grace felt a chill run down her spine. Something about them was profoundly wrong. "I don't think." "Let us in," the girl interrupted, her voice now tinged with menace. Liam stepped forward, uneasy but curious. "Where are your parents?" "They're waiting," the boy said, his smile revealing unnaturally sharp teeth. Grace pulled Liam back. "We can't let them in." The children's expressions darkened. "You have no choice," the girl said, her voice echoing unnaturally. Suddenly the lights flickered and the room plunged into darkness. When their flashlights came back on, the children were inside, standing impossibly close. "You shouldn't have come here," the boy whispered, his voice now a guttural growl. The air grew icy, and the house seemed to shudder. Shadows stretched unnaturally across the walls, forming twisted, grotesque shapes. The children advanced, their black eyes glowing like voids. "Run!" Grace screamed. They bolted, but the house seemed alive, twisting its halls into a labyrinth. The children's laughter echoed all around them, a haunting melody that made their blood run cold. Liam tripped, and as Sarah and Grace turned to help, the boy appeared above him, his mouth stretching into an unnatural grin. "You belong to us now," he hissed. Liam vanished into the shadows, his screams abruptly cut off. "Keep going," Grace yelled, dragging Sarah along. They found themselves back in the basement, the door slamming shut behind them. The children appeared once more, their faces twisted into grotesque masks of malice. "You can't escape," the girl said, her voice reverberating like thunder. The room grew darker until only their glowing eyes remained visible. Grace and Sarah screamed as the void consumed them. The next day, the Amityville horror house stood silent once more, its secrets buried in darkness. The black-eyed children were never seen again, until the next victims dared to enter.